morning, everybody. Good Monday morning. I'm out here in the barn. We're gonna put together a wreath today. We're gonna use this green dragonfly. We're gonna use some 21-inch mesh. We're gonna use two different colors. And we're gonna do this a little bit different than how I've been doing my 21-inch mesh. I'll show y'all how I'm going to do it, and then I'll pause and do it because it's a little bit time consuming. But anyway, and I got this bright ribbon to go with it. So I'm going to get the camera started, turned down so we can get started, because this is going to be probably a long one. Okay, got the 14-inch Dollar Tree frame. As always, I'm going to do the pipe cleaners on here the exact same way I always do. I run them on the brackets on the inside two rings all the way around. And I'm using this color because it matches the mesh. I hope y'all had a great weekend. I did have a great weekend. It was very productive. I got a lot of stuff done. Not out here, but still, there's other parts of my life that do not involve wreath. So I had to tend to some of that. But Saturday, okay, now on the outside two, I'm going to go about 2 inches from the bracket. And I'm going to come over and put one here. And then I'm going to go to the next bracket and come in about 2 inches and put one here. All the way around. But yeah, Saturday, guys, this pollen had me, whoo, it beat me up Saturday. My head was killing me so bad that I had to go back to bed. It was rough. So yesterday, I had to do everything that I planned on doing Saturday. So yeah. But it's much better today. And I've got events coming up, back-to-back weekends, the next 2 weekends. So I've got to make sure I'm prepared for those. I've got quite a bit of wreaths made up, thanks to doing these YouTube videos for y'all. I'm staying caught up on those, but I still have to work on the other stuff, like the flowers, flower arrangements, bows, stuff like that. And it being Easter and then Mother's Day, kind of expecting, hoping to sell a lot of my floral stuff. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, just a few more here. And I will be so glad when they're done with that construction behind me. That's all I hear is them machines going. But they're doing the yard now, so maybe they're almost done. Okay. 2 more. And then I'll show you how I'm going to cut this mesh. Okay. And that's what it looks like. Each section should have 1 on each bracket and then 2 on the outside. Alright. And I'll be right back. I'm going to pause and set some stuff up so I can cut this mesh a little bit faster. Okay. I had to break out my big boy mesh holder over here. One that my husband made for me. That holds 21-inch mesh. And since I'm going to be cutting 2 at a time here, I wanted to be able to control it a little better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this scraggly end off of this one. I do need a little bit bigger mat, I reckon. Get it the right way. Okay. This one, the end ain't so bad. So I'm not going to cut it. I'm just going to line these up. Well, I lied. That end is a little bad, so let me cut that. Okay. Now, I'm going to line these up. And I'm going to cut these at about 12 inches. Okay. And I'm going to cut 36 of these, I think. So that's all I'm doing here, and this is going to take a little bit, so I'm going to pause this so y'all don't have to watch me cut it all. And I'm just cutting them both together to save that much more time. So I'm going to cut some of these off, and I'll be back. Okay, y'all. I didn't have enough room on my table to cut them off, so I'm just going to cut. I got about half of them cut. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to take and separate these. And you're going to roll these up. And you want the rolls to stay a decent size, like so. And you're going to fold it over like so, and then scrunch it so it looks like that. Okay? And with this, I'm going to start on the inside. And you're just going to twist it down. Okay? Then you're going to take your green one and do the same thing. Now I like to put the open frayed part on the inside when I bend it. Okay? Like so. And then I just scrunch it in the middle. And every other one, you're going to turn it. So if the tails come out towards you on this one, you want it to go away from you on this one. Okay? And you're just going to go around, all the way around, and do that. And I'm going to do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, I wanted to show y'all how it looks with just the inside ring. See how it's every other one. Got the loop on the inside, tails on the green one on the inside, loop on the inside, tails, loop, tails. Okay? Now I'm going to do the outside the same way. Okay, y'all. Upon doing this, I've discovered that you're probably going to need to do one of each, like two of them bundled together to make this a full wreath. Because as it sits right now, it's not going to be full. So let me try and see what it looks like. Putting them together. One loop up and the tails together like that. I'm going to try that and see what it looks like. because that may be how we need to do it. And y'all, I ain't never done this before. This is just an idea that I'm trying out. But yeah, I think that's going to give better coverage. So, let me get these loop tails together. Oh yeah, that's going to be much better. Much better, much better. You know, you got to try new things. And I get tired of doing the same old all the time. So, I'm still alternating colors. So the green is sandwiched between the burlap. And I'm just coming back around on my inside brackets, fixing those. I've told y'all all along that I was not an expert at this. I do what I want to do. And if I make a mistake, I learn from it and move on. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. See, it looks so much fuller. Okay, so I'm going to do that all the way around, and then I'll come back. Okay, y'all, I got 8 more to do. I thought I'd come back so y'all could watch. I'm just rolling it up, taking this frayed edge, folding it on the inside. And I'm just using that to weight that down while I get the green one rolled up. Making sure that seam is on the inside. And I put them opposite. And I scrunch them in the middle. And I'm putting the green loop toward the inside on these. Okay, this is all there is. Just rolling into like a awareness sign. Tucking it in. Then you get your other mesh, roll it up. And just to recap, this is 21-inch mesh cut at 12 inches. And I'm not going to lie to y'all, it's kind of tricky to get these in here. But it can be done. I'm sure y'all are better at this than I am. But seam side in. I weight it down so they don't in a row. You could use a clip. Okay. And I am making sure that I stay in that green, burlap, green, burlap, green, burlap pattern. So you don't have like clouds of green and clouds of burlap. And this is fairly thick wreath. Yeah, I am sweating. It is hot in here. And the sad thing is I could be out here all day working with all the stuff I got to do. I have to go get me a fan. It's supposed to storm later. I think it's partially why it's so hot. It's humid. It ain't been humid yet, not really this spring, but it's coming now. Okay. That for my other pot cleaner. Okay. That is really, really thick. I think it's going to be really, really cute though. Thank you all who have subscribed and liked and shared, commented. Still trying to get to 1,000. But getting closer every day, and I do appreciate it. Appreciate each and every one of y'all. Let me take and flip that over. I put the phrase toward the back right then because I noticed that that cut edge was right there. Doing everything I can to keep the phrase tucked on the inside. Well, not the phrase, but the cut edges. Y'all know what I mean. Y'all know what I mean. Okay. We are getting there. And chocolate, y'all didn't have to sit through all that cutting. Okay. Two more. Yeah, I went to Dollar General, I think it was last Friday, Thursday or Friday. And I went in there expecting them to have a whole bunch of cute spring stuff. They only had like one short aisle. And I was not impressed with anything except for maybe Some of the flowers were decent, but I got so many flowers now. I really don't need no more flowers for a while. I've got totes and totes stacked up over here, full of them. Y'all almost let me put that in upside down. Getting tight right here. Last one. And my Joann's, well, it's not mine, but it's a town over, or the big town over for me, in one direction. It's going out of business, and I don't know, I just don't feel the need to go and fight for scraps, because I'm sure they ain't very much stuff left, and if it is, it's been picked over and manhandled and all that stuff, and I just ain't one for picking over scraps. Okay, y'all, what do you think? That is full. I mean, you cannot see through that sucker at all. Okay, so now we need to work on some ribbons. So, glue maker out. One day I'm going to glue that in, I promise. Okay. Get some zip ties out. Alright, now we got this really cool, y'all have seen it before, this striped ribbon with all the bright spring colors on it. We also have some blue, and y'all, there is blue in this mesh. There's blue and hot pink, okay? That's why I chose those. And then I've got this really, really bright green with little swirlies on it. Yeah, that matches the anyway. Okay, so we're gonna come in. Let me find my scissors before I even start. And let's do 8-inch tail. Going to twist in the middle. Let me bring this down a little bit so y'all can see. Okay. And y'all, this is some thin ribbon. And I'm going to do a seven-inch tail. I'm going to twist in the middle. There's 7 inches on this side. Twist in the middle. Same again, twist, and then don't twist. Make this tail about 8 inches also. Okay, so we have 2 loops on each side. And 2 8-inch tails. Okay, and we're going to come in with this and do the same thing. Tails, twisting in the middle. This time the loop's going to be about 6 inches. Twisting in the middle. And we're going to do 2 of these on each side as well. Now this really bright blue, this is a 1.5 inch. I'm going to come in and do the same, making the tails a little bit shorter each time. This one I'm just going to do 1 loop on each side at about 5 inches. And then I'm going to make a smaller loop. This is going to be our center loop at about 4 inches. And bring down the tail. Like so. Okay. I'm going to grab my zip tie. I'm going to come in right here beside these dowels and go underneath everything. And pull it snug to my finger so I can just lift it out. And grab it with my other hand and bring that zip tie around. And then I'm going to grab a pipe cleaner. Pull this snug, but not tight until you get your loops and everything just how you want them. Okay, then you pull it tight. And then you're going to cut this end off. Now, how many bows do we want? Do we want 1 or 2? I think we'll go with 1. Okay, so let's bring this back down here. Let's find the spot that don't look. Let's put it right there. First, let's fix these tails. I'm not going to dovetail these. I'm going to cut these at an angle because all these are satin type ribbons. And they just won't hold a dovetail the way you would expect them to. They'll curl up on themselves. And I'm not cutting them all the same way. I'm making it random. Okay. making sure you can see all your colors. Isn't that a pretty bow? I like it. Okay, and we're going to go in right here. And there's a bracket right here. So I'm going to find that bracket. Or I say I am. Okay. And you're just going to tie it on. You're not going to sink it down in there. You're just tying it on the top. Nice and secure. And that can be a little bit tighter. Okay. Twist that off real good. Come out of my hand. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty. That's pretty. Okay. Yeah. That's gonna be pretty. Okay, let's get some tails cut here. I think we're gonna go with the stripe in the blue, just because it stands out better. And I'm gonna cut them at 12 inches. Yeah, 12 inches. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm going to start with 14, y'all. And you know with the bow you don't need 18 ties. That's why I only cut 14. I still may need a couple more, but... And I'm going to cut these at an angle also. And I cut opposite angles at either end. That was a ragged cut. I made this one. Okay. I dumped my trash can yesterday out here too. God, and it needed it bad. Okay. There's 14 of these. Snip it through. Y'all have heard about my, this is a paint star stick that my husband cut to 12 inches. I'm going to cut these as well at an angle. Wind's starting to blow out there. Some bad storms supposed to come through tonight. So there's a chance for tornadoes, damaging winds, and some hail. Y'all, I totally just cut them wrong. I'll fix it. Yep, cut wrong. All right. Now we're just going to go around and put these on the wreath. We're going to put the blue one on the top. Just going to find my center. And just put them on there. Spreading them out each time. My things are not. What is going on with this? Okay. Didn't want to act right there for a minute. See, and this just goes to show that you don't have to use 4 different ribbons. You don't have to use 3 different ribbons. It all could be the same ribbon. It's all in how you put it together. Take a little time with it. If you do something you don't like, tear it apart and start over again. It's not going to hurt anything. And around this bow, if I can see a tie, I'll put it. But if I don't see it, I'm not going to put it because that means the bow is covering it. We're almost around the outside. Okay, got one more on the bottom. Okay. Let's get these up at the top. That worked out pretty good. I could use one more. Trimming up the ends. No, cut it. Okay. All right, that's what we have. All right, now let's get this. I'm gonna clean my mess up a little bit first. Let's see how we're going to attach this dragon. This is little legs, like it's supposed to be. Okay, I'm gonna have to, I think I'm gonna put some wire around this. I'm gonna get my mad bucket up here. If I can find my wire. I'm gonna take the knife out of there so I don't stab myself. I see it. Put that back. Okay, I'm going to wrap this piece of wire right around his body, right underneath the wings. Wrap it tight, twist it. This is foam, and there is a stick in there, but it's not bendable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this pipe cleaner and attach the wire to this pipe cleaner and use it to attach this. You got to be creative. See? And it's barely noticeable. These wings are wired, so I want to kind of manipulate them a little bit, give them a little life to them. See, I step them out just a little bit. I'm going to take this and attach it right down here. Trying to get it, y'all. I got it. And that fixes little feetsies. Them sticking back out front. All they are is just little pipe cleaners too. Cut that tray off right there. Hey, there you go. I'll turn this back up so y'all can see. I know it don't stand out a whole lot, does it? But shiny. All right, so that's it for this one. So I'm gonna have to start on my flowers for my events. So I will have another video ready for y'all Thursday. I may do some of me doing the flowers. I haven't decided yet because it is really hot and I'm getting frustrated, so I don't want y'all to see that. So, but thank y'all for hanging out with me, and don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see y'all Thursday.